We're going to look at fillet and chamfer practice. This is in Intro to CAD Modeling. Alright, so to begin with, we're going to make this simple L shape. Just a couple things to notice here. It's not fully dimensioned, but it is fully constrained. Okay, so we have 1.5 inches up, and then just the width here of the top part is 0.5. And then we have some equal constraints. So we're going to set these two lines here equal and these two lines here equal. All right, and by doing that, we should get this shape here. So 1.5, and then we'll use the equal constraint. So I want this line to be equal to this line, and I want this to be equal to that. All right, and that looks like the shape we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and finish the sketch and extrude. We're going to extrude to 1.5 inches. All right, so now we're going to put the fillets on the edges. All right, it wants us to do this at 0.25. All right, and we're going to fillet these two edges, and technically this is called a round since it's on the inside, but it uses the same tool. So we'll select fillet, 0.25. Now I'm going to do those two edges first, then I'm going to come back and do this edge just because I know later on we're going to delete the previous fillets, but we'll keep this one. So it'll make our life a little bit easier down the road. Okay, and that's it for the fillet practice. Let's just give it that gold color. Let's do a save as, call it fillet. Okay, and now the next instructions are we're going to apply chamfers on this top edge and this bottom edge. All right, so we want to remove the fillets first, so that's why we saved it rather than have to make this whole thing over again. All right, since we've saved it, we can now just edit this. So we're going to come over here, that first fillet we did, we're going to delete. And that was why we wanted to do this fillet separate, so that we could delete those two without changing that one. Okay, so we're going to apply these two chamfers here. Alright, so the first chamfer on top is a 45-degree chamfer with a distance of 0.125. Okay, so I'm going to select chamfer. I'm going to look at my different options here. All right, this one is just based on distance. The second one gives me an angle. All right, now it's 45 degrees, so it'll do the same thing as this one, but I could change this angle to something different. So the first thing I'm going to do is choose a face. And again, because it's 45 degrees, it doesn't matter which face I choose. We'll select that one. And we're going to select our edge right here. And we'll go ahead and apply that. Okay, the next one, we're going to apply a chamfer with two different distances, 0.25 vertically and 0.375 horizontally. So the third option, All right, it allows us to do the two distances. All right, I'm never sure which way is which, so we want to go 0.375 horizontal, 0.25 vertical. All right, so I can see that 0.375 was changed the vertical direction. So this one is the vertical. I'm going to do 0.25 there and 0.375 here. All right, and then the last step it says is to edit the fillet radius we did before this round here to a 0.125. I'm going to go back to where we did the fillet. I'm going to right click, edit feature. Instead of 0.25, we'll make it 0.125. So it becomes a little bit smaller. All right, that one's done. I'm going to do a save as, so I don't save it over the previous one. And we'll call that chamfer. And we're all done with that.